My name is Lucy Burton and I'm the Deputy Head Teacher of Doddinghurst Junior School, and I'm also the ICT Coordinator. And we are a village school, a junior school. We've got 2 classes per year group, ages 7 to 11. I wanted to make sure that we were going to get value for money, but also that we'd have a really reliable service. That I wasn't going to sign up for something and then it was just going to be lots of trouble, if you know what I mean. So I just wanted something that was going to work and that was going to save us some money. Okay, the overall install of the printers was really simple. I was really surprised how quickly you came in, you put your printers in, and they just worked straight away. And then obviously a technician comes out and just replaces the toner without you even realising. So every 6 weeks you get your toner replaced. But also if there's ever a problem, you just give them an email, give them a call and come out, and you're much, much cheaper than our previous solution that we had in the school to begin with. So it's been fantastic. We had 2 printers in the school, which is obviously quite a lot for the amount of teachers and the amount of children. We have 220 children and about 15 teachers and all the LSAs. And we had 1 black and white laserjet printer, and then we had a colour inkjet printer. And they were just based in our ICT suite, and we were just, they were our own purchase printers, and we would then buy toner for them whenever, as and when we needed them. So they were quite a costly way of actually doing printing within the school. The printers were quite old, so they would break down quite a bit. They'd get jammed up and then we'd have to resolve it ourselves. I was often called upon to resolve issues. I was also often called upon when I was teaching to replace the toner cartridges, because there was only 2 people in the school that could do that. And then money as well. It was costing us a lot of money to run those printers. Well, we obviously only have a certain budget. So if we're spending lots of money on ink, then we can't spend any money on other things. We can't update our hardware, we can't get new software. So spending that money on toner was just a bit of a waste, really, if I'm honest. It's fantastic. As I said, it's taken all of the technical side of things out of my hands. So if I ever have a problem or any of my staff have a problem, then they can just get in touch. You just come and refill the toners, which is superb, because we don't have to keep ordering toners or worry about it or keep using our budget. We just have a quarterly cost and everything's covered in that. It's superb. I think that just the peace of mind, really. If a printer goes wrong, you guys come out and you sort it out or you replace it. We've had that happen a couple of times and it's been done so quickly. That's one thing. And also just the fact that I'm not going to have to keep paying out money to keep printing. If it breaks down, as I said, it gets fixed. So it just ticks all the boxes.
Cool.
I think it's the fact that we can have up-to-date printers. We have 1 photocopier in the school, and what's been fantastic is if someone's using the photocopier or it's broken, we can go to any of our 4 printers and do a load of copies on it, which is something we didn't have available to us before. I've done scanning on them, which I've not been able to do before, and just that it's a much cheaper way. We can do a lot more copies without me having to go, actually, you know, you really shouldn't be copying as much as that. I don't have to keep such a tight rein on all the staff.
Cool. How do your
I think they take it for granted really now, because they've got 4 printers, they've always got a printer at their fingertips, they can do colour copies, they can do black and white copies, they can scan, they can print, all the children can as well. So I think they just appreciate the fact that it's a working system. Nothing is ever too much trouble. You're always keen to find a solution, and whenever I've spoken to anybody, they've always been extremely helpful and so quick, because we're not close to where you're based, but yet there's never more than a day when you won't, you know, when we haven't had to wait at all. So it's been brilliant. Well, obviously you're saving me probably over £1,300 a year now, which is an enormous amount of money out of my budget. So it's meant that I can have more printers for less money, and then we can use the money to buy things that will have more of an impact on the children.
Okay.
We're no longer having to recycle or get rid of toner cartridges or anything like that. Now it's just fill it up and off we go. We don't really have to worry about any of that reusing or recycling side of things, so it's much more eco-friendly.
Cool.
I'd say go for it, absolutely 100%. In fact, there's been a number of people that have said, I use this company, they're superb, they take all the trouble out of your hands, they just do it all for you, which when you're a really busy teacher or whatever you do in school, ICT technician, it just saves you so much hassle and gives you a product that really works.
Cool. And that's all the questions.
Well, there we go.
See, very easy, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm not as comfortable
It's easy
as you in front of the camera.
It's easy because it's a good product.